I guess, guys, um, I'm on Instagram a lot. I think it's one of my favorite social media apps. It used to not be. I used to just not want it. I didn't have really a need for it. Um, I was taking photos and stuff, but like I wasn't like in the mood to like post on Instagram or even like get my work out there or get my photos out there. I just didn't really want any of it. I just wanted to do my own thing. And so I guess a couple years ago I installed it and I really enjoyed it. And have almost like 400 posts. I love it. I probably shouldn't like it as much as I do, but I do. One day actually a couple days ago, I was kind of just scrolling on Instagram, just like looking for photos to like and comment on, because I like seeing other people's stuff. And I just kind of kept scrolling. And you know how you eventually find like an ad or something, somebody's page, or like just like this big company. I was on Instagram and I saw this ad and I just kept scrolling. Just didn't appeal to me. It was some kind of fitness thing. But it was weird because I went back to it because I thought I recognized something. And it turned out I did recognize something. It was my friend from high school. She was in the photo and I clicked on it. I was like, holy cow. She has a business and it looks like it's doing well. And it's weird that I just came across that on Instagram, sponsored on Instagram, and holy cow. I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. Like, just so happened that I was on Instagram, the sponsored photo came up and it's of my friend. And I haven't talked to her in years, but holy cow, I just couldn't believe it. Something weird that I usually experience when I see stuff like this, or I see somebody who kind of made it in a way. I don't know if she made it. I think she's doing well, looks like. Not like well as in money, but it seems like she's really enjoying herself in this business she created with fitness. But it's also looking like, that's cool, a boat just went by. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there, see that little boat? In the sun. Usually when situations come up like this, whether a friend got a job or they got a degree or whatever, really, I sometimes compare myself to others, I guess. And I guess I do that because sometimes I feel sad about my situation. Or like maybe in my eyes I'm not doing as well as this person who looks like made it, or a friend of mine friends who have jobs, or just people in general. Success, whether it kind of can be relative. For most people it's money, but for me it's just looking at people and seeing how well they're doing and how I can compare myself and say, I'm not doing as well. I wish I had that. How do I do that? And so it's more like a mental thing. And it doesn't happen all the time. I shouldn't say it happens all the time. It doesn't. But sometimes it just hits me and I'm like, I wish I could be better. How do I become a better, not person, but how do I become just, in my eyes, what I want, and how do I do that? And I don't know if anybody else's experiences something like that, where they compare themselves to somebody else. Maybe they have a job, or maybe they have a degree, or maybe they have just an experience that you wish you had, but you don't. And so you compare yourself to them, and it doesn't make you feel better. Most of the times it makes you feel worse. It makes you feel more sad. How do you take yourself out of this comparison? How do you stop comparing yourself to others, and how do you start doing and trying to do what you want to do? Well, one, it's all about you. It's all about how you want to change you. For me, I kind of made a plan, it's a loose, not that great of a plan, but it's a plan of how I want to look at my life from here till next year, like a short-term plan. But at the end of this year, what I want it to look like. It's not the best, it's not the greatest, but hopefully this plan works. And if it doesn't work, then it becomes a longer plan, and then we just keep going. Obviously, my schooling career hasn't been the greatest, but I hope that doesn't set me back in my mind, because there's people who have degrees, they're killing the game, and then there's other people who don't have degrees, and they're still killing the game. Everybody has a different plan, and everybody can follow their plans, and sometimes plans change. Sometimes plans break up. That's not really for us to deal with. Sure, we can help the plans, but we can't always do the plans how the plans work. Plans change, basically. I guess to summarize all of this, I hope it makes sense. I'm kind of tired. It's about 5:30. Nope. Yeah, it's about 5:45, somewhere in there. But I just want to really stress to you guys that whatever happens, whatever plan change, whatever plan just assembles and crushes before you, whatever you want to do, there's people around me. Whatever you want to do, be you. That's all. Don't be this fitness girl who made it. Don't do that. Don't be. There's the truck. Don't be that fitness girl who made it. Don't be your roommate who has a job and is living their life. Be you. If that means posting on Instagram for getting like 50 likes, then do that. If it's working in the kitchen to pay for your rent and hopefully make it to what you want, then do that. Alright guys. Hope that made sense. If it did, let me know. Yeah, we're done here.